Presenting our AVC International Referee candidates for this match. First referee, Miss Joy De Imus. Second referee, Mr. Angelo Hao. Let's welcome our starting lineup from our Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Let's begin with our team captain. She wears jersey number 7, Madeleine Renea Madayag. At number 3, Maria Dina Isabella Wong. Wearing jersey number 4, Marianne Mendrez. At number 6, Aliona Denise Manabat. Number 8, Micah Angela Ortiz. At number 20, guest player from Greece, Zoe Faki. Starting liberos, number 16, Tony Rose Ponce. Head coach, Mr. Dante Alinsunurin Jr. Presenting our Creamline Cool Smashers. Team captain wear jersey number 7, Michelle Teresa Gumabao. At number 1, Kyle Angela Negrito. Wearing jersey number 6, Jeanette Panaga. At number 14, Isabel Beatriz De Leon. Number 19, Bernadette Pons. And at number 22, guest player from the USA, Erica Mary Staunton. Starting libero is number 11, Kyla Liana Atienza. Head coach, Mr. Sherwin Meneses. This match is under the supervision and regulation of the Games and Amusement Board. Match number 42, second round of the preliminaries. Season
inside the Mall of Asia Arena here in Pasay City, the starters for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans, who will have this match and then the match against PLDT coming up. We just lost earlier today. Put into context how important these next 2 matches are for them. And then, of course, the Creamline Cool Smashers, as we mentioned, right there in the middle. With 1 victory, really secures that quarterfinal spot. They're safely in there, but you know, knowing how the format is, how the quarterfinals will be, and how it will be a knockout round already, everybody wants to gain confidence and momentum. And speaking of confidence, that is the issue that Coach Dante Alinsunurin is trying to address with his team. Losing, of course, not having the 2 cherries in the team. He's wondering whether his team can find the lead that they can win against the better teams without CZ and without Jerry.
I mean, they really need that collaborative effort. The team effort has to be there. It cannot just be a one-man team.
First point going to Creamline. Ball reverses to man. Rolls it to the other side. That's it. Santiago Manabat on the left side this time. Gets back to her. The defense, of course, Creamline. Very much well known. Even without their big 3 in Liza, Tots, and Gemma, they're still the #1 attacking team, but it's also because they've been so good defensively getting those digs and receives. In the meantime, let's go to Lexi Rodriguez.
Thanks, Moom and Jamie. Well, there's really no chill for our reinforcement from the Cool Smasher, Erica Staunton, because as you mentioned, she might have just had her best scoring performance in their match against the Petrogas Angels. But as a seasoned international player, in what ways can you continue to do good? For Erica, it comes down to 2 key principles. First, she holds herself to an exceptionally high standard because she believes that setting the bar high is what drives her to elevate her game. Second, she always seeks purpose in what she does. And for Erica, it's not just about scoring points, it's about making making a meaningful impact on her team's journey that is inspiring her teammates as well and contributing to the legacy they're building together. And speaking of making an impact, you can catch every game and every Erica Staunton moment on the Pilipinas Live app, because whether you're courtside or couch side, there's no better way to stay in the game. Download it now for only 149 pesos a month. Now back to you, Boom and Jamie.
I saw her earlier, Lexi, checking out the crowd during the warm-ups.
Yes.
As so far, this is the biggest crowd of this reinforced conference so far. She's probably trying to soak it all in.
I mean, she was stunned. She mentioned that she was stunned and in awe with just volleyball in general here. And of course, being with the Creamline Cool Smashers added fans as well.
Free serving too.
Nice serve.
As always. With Vito. A great dig. Here comes Mitch. Underhand pass. Nobody home.
You know, it's really important that Mama D avoids Erica Staunton as much as possible. These opposite spikers are tested because usually the reinforcement is open, so she has to go with those off-speed attacks.
Four serving two. Good first ball. Taki. Vito back to Staunton. Nobody home either. Dose of their own medicine. Tip for tat volleyball.
Do expect a good game today. Back to you with that block. No coverage for Creamline.
That's Ortiz with her 17th block of the conference. Reverse.
Perfect.
Solid dig by Wong. Back he rolls it. Vito back to Mitch. Mitch puts it away. No.
Outside.
Ball is out.
Will they call a challenge?
The call is outside. And both the linesmen and our up referee, Joy Dean, Coach Sherwin. 4-all. Back to Negrito. Back to Mitch. Too much of an adjustment for Mitch, and Choco Mucho takes over the lead.
Earlier she went down the line a bit overcooked and she switched it up, but just a little bit too overcooked again on that cross court.
Service. Ortiz.
Good serve by Michael. Off the deflection. Faki getting ready. Bounces back. Miscommunication. Who's going to get the second ball? Chance ball for Creamline, or is it? Mitch. Good reaction by Wong, but a net touch.
Beautiful exchanges between both squads. You got to see that replay. Yep.
Just when she gets down, upper body. Scratching the net, 5-all, competitive right off the bat. Between two teams are missing their stars, but not missing a competitive fire.
For sure.
That's a great serve.
Usually targeting, she's the target, Zoe Fake.
Service. Gumama.
6-5. Sharp serve. Look at how heavy that serve was.
Did mention her in the pregame earlier. Having that hefty hand is always her strong suit. Targeting Mea Mendres this time, and the Flying Titans cannot afford misreceives like this.
I understand how long Mitch has been playing too. Not just how long, but the consistency across her career.
Every time. Every time.
It's a score for Zoe this time.
6.
Lucky point with the help of the net as she was going for that cross court.
First point for the reinforcement of Coach Dante Alimsunurin. His matchup again with Coach Sherwin has not been in his favor. Staunton puts it away! High! got a nice elevated view for an 8-6 lead for Creamline.
First technical timeout, 8, Creamline, 6, Choco Mucho.
Back inside the Mall of Asia Arena, that girl on your screens, Bernadette Pons, came into Creamline as a role player, minimal playing time, but obviously now she gets a lot of court time, and it's no surprise really to her. She's used to that. She used to be the main woman for her school, so it's not anything new to her.
Well, with Pons, she's been the shining light for CCS, and you know that tandem between her and Kyle, it's been there ever since the FEU.
And she's been great in any role too. Off the bench, she makes, you know, major impact. Even in the finals,
yep,
she has had a major role.
Yes,
Staunton sends it to the net. An ever popular Liza Valdez still on watch mode for the reinforced conference. Taki. Off the rebound, off the get. Underhand set, and there's what a reaction by Staunton. The rally is alive. Wong, back to Maddie. Still up. Chance for Choco Mucho. Dina, run and gun is out.
Ball is out.
The defense of the Creamline Cool Smashers, they know the tendencies, they know the patterns of their opponent. Maddie trying to go down the line, just a bit overcooked on that running attack.
9 will be serving 7.
Serving for Creamline.
PVL Stern. That drops in. Oh, what a serve. Biggest lead so far now at 3.
Inside, targeting zone 5, right behind Pons. What a serve.
Service. De Leon.
Not that time.
That goes out.
You know, it's really important that you minimize these unforced errors, especially with a game like this that carries so much weight. But so far, so good between both squads.
8-10. Erica receiving, shooting to the other side.
What a set.
Oh, but it's out, says referee Joy Diimus. No contest from the Creamline side, so that will be 9, serving 10 then.
Service. Madaya.
Another good serve. Receive, Pumalo. And Bernadette Pons gets it back.
The Creamline Cool Smashers are currently #1 in receiving. The Choco Mucho Flying Titans need to solve this problem. They need to serve heavier balls for the Creamline Cool Smashers because they are doing such a good job so far in first attack.
And that's the other explanation to why they are the #1 attacking team, even without Eliza, Tots, and Gemma. It's because their reception and their digging has just been, their receiving especially has been on point, even without those. Reverse, the dive, the set. The get back by Mendrez. The up by Staunton. Chance here for Choco Mucho. Open to Mayan. Denied!
Mendrez turned back by Panaga.
Man needs to understand that they are heavily guarded. Got to take a look at this replay. Going for that cross-court attack. No coverage for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans.
Negrito.
12 serving 9. Over received. Oh, but a point going to Mendrez. Because of miscommunication.
Usually, the libero will get that free ball, and then Kyle will go automatically in the front row to set. A rare miscue.
Down 2. Mitch on the left pin. Off the rebound. Ponce, underhand. Mendrez goes down the line. That is way wide.
Ball is out.
Right idea, right intent. Just a little bit too out in that rally. She knows that she's being heavily guarded by the Creamline Cool Smashers. So far, we haven't seen off-speed attacks from her. Going for that donut hole zone.
For the Cool Smashers.
So the lead stays at 3. That
Outside
one flies
shot.
out.
3-point for Choco Mucho. Marian Mendrez serving for the Flying Titans.
Mendrez gets us going for this rally.
Good receive.
Very good first ball. Very good reaction by Faki. Easily taken by Denden. And look at that.
With a cross-court shot.
You give them a chance to attack. That's what they like. That's what they love. That's what's giving them championships.
But the Choco Mucho Flying Titans need to work better on their counter-attack because Creamline is a team that thrives on counter-attack.
Another good server. Ponce was up for it. Faki. This time penetrates the block.
Broken block from Bea De Leon. No unison there in that block.
Spike of the set brought to you by Duncan Pasalubong ng Bayan.
For Choco Mucho.
Good angle, Rizal. PVL asking for it. Wong was there. Mendrez. Oh, there's a challenge here by Coach Sherwin.
Challenge. On the floor.
Up referee, Joy Dimos. Allow it.
Net fall. Correction.
It's a football.
Footfall. Creamline. Challenge. Footfall.
Well, Coach Sherwin saw something. He's demonstrating to Joy Dimos, so let's see what he's talking about. Coach Sherwin also a few wins away from a coaching milestone. I believe 100 wins.
Wow.
Yeah.
Kudos to him.
But of course, he's not concentrated on that. He wants a championship. Right now, they are not in position where they usually are used to. Let's look at this.
Footfall, good eye.
That's what he was talking about.
Yep.
There's a football. Challenge is successful.
You got a rare smile from Coach Sherwin.
Point and serve.
Gotcha.
Smashers. Now at 15 to 12.
So they maintain a 3-point lead. 15 to 12. Mitch will get us going with this rally. First set action.
Serving for the Cool
Between Choco Mucho
Smashers.
and the Creamline Cool Smashers.
Good set.
Taki. Delayed. Stop. Chance ball for Choco Mucho. Dina will manufacture a set. Not good enough for Faki. But good enough for BDL on the counter-attack again. Biggest lead of the match at 4, 16-12.
12. Choco Mucho.
There you go. That's Carlos there, and the rest of the players of Creamline with their supporters. We have in all shapes and sizes. In the meantime, Choco Mucho down by 4. You're looking at, of course, the reinforcement of Choco Mucho, who is not much of a scorer so far here in the reinforced course. Only averaging 12.
Here's their team captain, number 7, Michelle.
More
Lumama.
firepower, not from her, but just from anybody in general here from Choco Mucho.
Yeah, a lot of the weapons, of course, they're lacking CC Rondina. They do need help. They need to have that collaborative effort in the scoring department.
That's understandable, partner, because that's an almost automatic under 30 already for CC Rondina.
17-12.
But that's the life. Yeah, that's what they have to do. That's what they have to deal with. That's there. Now down by 5.
Service. Lumama.
That is a 3-0 run by Creamline to give them their biggest lead.
What a sharp serve.
What a good dig, though. A good receive there.
Gotcha.
But again,
Staunton, Manaba.
Staunton was there to
18-12.
deny access to Santiago Manabat and forces the hand of Coach Dante to call time.
Natin lahat ng score natin, pagkakamali lang nila. Okay? Agresibo tayo, makapalo. Ha? Pag binigyan ng pagkakataon, maximize naman natin. Ha? O sige. Continue lang sa ginagawa. Continue sa diskarte. Importante lang. Kapag medyo alam yung kargado, sir, tulak lang sa gitna, diskarte tayo, out of system, bumay lang tayo. Ha? Okay, sige, go, 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 go.
Let's go! Choco Mucho!
China Kuwanko in attendance here at the SM Mall of Asia Arena. 6-point lead at 18-12 here in set number 1.
Michelle Gumabaw serving for Creamline.
Mitch targeting Mendres again. That's very tight.
Staunton on the regalo.
Early gift for Erica Staunton. No receive coming from the Flying Titans. They need to somehow solve this problem. They need a spark plug here. Speaking of, Honey Royce will be implemented now for Mendres.
4 out, 15.
They need that first ball.
Mendres, of course, starting on the strength of that last game of hers.
Service. Gumabaw.
Has been proven also and going to the finals.
Good receive.
This time she gets that one. The hook doesn't work for Maddie. Ponce sliding. Faki rolling it to the other side. The shoot to the other side to Staunton. Here comes Dina with another bump set. Good rebound there. Ponce knew what was going on. Reverse to Dindin. Doug. Staunton again. Adjusts. So does Ponce. Long rally alert. And it rolls on. Ponce all over the place. Atienza. Point is not over. And Choco Mucho wins that scrambling one.
13-19.
Much needed side out for the Flying Titans. Beautiful exchanges between both squads, but the Choco Mucho Flying Titans need to step up in terms of offense. We have Mars Alba and now Kat Tolentino in for that double sub.
Kat Tolentino working her way back to her powerful self, of course. And that will take time. She has been off for a while. And they're going to need some cheap points, talking about Choco Mucho. They're going to need some freebies here to try to climb up or climb out of this hole.
Pretty instant impact so far coming from Alba.
7 points was the biggest lead for the Cool Smashers. Staunton asking for it. Ponce.
Staunton off the hand of Ponce.
CHOCO MUCHO running out of real estate on that sequence.
Combination play ran by Negrito. And that's the combination play that we've seen throughout this conference with the Creamline Cool Smashers.
If you look closely in the replay, you can see that Jamie La Victoria had no effort to protect me at all. Shame
My
on
bad.
you.
Guys, for those who didn't see, the board actually fell and the players were coming here. A lot lot of things happening behind the scenes.
No plans of saving her
Welcome back, welcome back.
Paki will move to the bench.
Substitution, Creamline.
As Isa Molde serves it up. I will remember that forever, by the way. I thought you had my back. Or my front, for that matter. 2015. 7-point lead, the biggest again for Creamline in this set.
Serving for CHOCO MUCHO.
Vargas receiving, combination play, the first one we've seen today. Tubino. That is out, she over.
Outside shot, Tubino.
Compensates. No spin, dropping that ball, so the lead back to 6.
Well, when you look at that play from the Creamline Cool Smashers, Bea De Leon, we have not talked about her so much, but she's actually being that decoy for the open spiker. The set is above the Be Quick attack set that she actually normally goes. That's why the blockers are having a difficult time reading the attacks.
Good first ball this time by Molde. Tolentino rejected, back to Kat.
Ooh, what a set.
Oh! And it drops in.
Back
Staunton from behind the line.
22-15.
No words for Erica Staunton.
What a set, too.
Perfect. And with Kyle, the court awareness, avoiding that net touch down the line.
Staunton with 7. Coming from a season high of 30. Pinitik kay Tubino. Reverse to Kat. Kat tips it, but it's sent back. Too weak. Panaga has seen it all.
15.
And the biggest lead now at 8-23-15.
I'm out. CHOCO MUCHO.
Tsagayin nyo lang, makakuha na tayong momentum. Sabi ko nga sa inyo guys, nakukuha naman natin lahat, nakaka-depensa, nakaka-receive, pero pagdating sa atake, napakababa ng porsyento natin. Doon lang tayo nagkakaproblema. Okay? Okay, kunin muna natin itong receive natin, atake tayo. Mamaya pagbalik natin, mapupunta na sa atin ng ano, gusto natin mag-ere sa labang. Okay?
Okay, let's go. Everything's running. Hey, hey, CHOCO MUCHO. Let's play.
CHOCO MUCHO going all Filipino now. In this last stretch of this first set, they are down 8, and Coach Dante really addressing there the offense part. He has no problem with the defense, the effort. It's really in transition where they're getting stuffed.
Good serve.
Hanging was Maddie.
Adayan with a quick tip.
Maddie needs to be implementing a bit more in the offense. Mars Alba taking that risk for that Be Quick attack. Take a look at that replay. Going for that power tip.
Adayan. Team captain. Serving for CHOCO MUCHO.
Can't let go of the set just like that. Vargas receiving. Very aggressive tip
play.
by Kyle.
Creamline now at set
Power
point
dump.
advantage.
Targeting Mars Alba right before she heads to the service line.
Creamline 17 out, 7 Gumabaw in.
Vargas out, Mitch Gumabaw in at set point.
Negrito serving.
This is obviously for defense. As we know, also an offensive option. Tubino gets it back. It's a bit tight. And that's will do it for set
Smashers.
number 1.
Set.
Creamline's net defense has been spectacular here in the set.
Take a look at this replay. Cat being stuffed by the Creamline Cool Smashers, and also no coverage is found yet so far, and they're unable to solve that problem in this first set.
In need of a win, so that their fate is in their hands, the Choco Mucho will have to work from the back foot. (25-16). 27 minutes is what it took for Creamline to get set number 1 of this massively important match, especially for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans, who are down there right now on the brink of not making it to the quarterfinals at 2-4. We'll talk more about that in a bit, but first tell me, Jamie La Victoria, what you saw in that first set?
Well, for the Creamline Cool Smashers, Kyle Negrito has a lot of options, has a lot of weapons, but they have to work. Well, the Choco Mucho Flying Titans need to work on their transition. They need to be better offensively, because the Creamline Cool Smashers, they've done their homework. They know where the attacks are. But first, we got to talk about the set 1 stats here. 11 attacks for Creamline and only 4. You can see that disparity from the Creamline Cool Smashers and Choco Mucho Flying Titans. But it's the blocks from the Creamline Cool Smashers that did help them in that first set. So let's see if lessons have been learned so far. We have the Zoe back in the court.
Right.
Mendres. So this is the first 6.
Correct.
From
And you know,
first set.
the blocks that you're talking about, they were demoralizing too. They were those that dropped on the floor, right? Yeah, and you saw the faces, the body language of Choco Mucho. They got to snap out of that as they get the first point of set number 2. Welcome to our live exclusive and continuing coverage of the Premier Volleyball League Reinforced Conference, as we are in a Pool C match, and we are winding down the days of our second round. It's Panaga.
Panaga gets a ball
It's a
touch.
touch of the run and gun.
Panaga, I mean, going down the line on that running attack. We've seen this running attack in the All-Filipino Conference. This is what Kyle is doing. She allows her spikers to shine, and she's also spreading out her offense. That's why the Choco Mucho Flying Titans have not had a lot of blocks so far.
Taki. This time she gets one against Kyle Negrito.
A serving margin in between MG and the antenna. We gotta take a look at this replay for going down the line. MG a bit late to that block.
Serving for CHOCO MUCHO.
But he serves it to the antenna. Depleted
Serving for the cool
lineup.
smashers.
Both teams. A lot of teams affected, of course. Not just them. As their key players, main players, training with Las Pilipinas. As Gumabaw. Reverse. Din. Doug. Bea will set. Mitchell attack. Was that going out?
Gumabaw of the hand.
Can't blame Dina. She was right on the line there.
3-2.
So far, the first attack of the CHOCO MUCHO Flying Titans is unsteady. They don't have that first ball, which is forcing Dina Wong to go for that bump set. The offense is being, it's a bit too predictable so far.
The third worst partner in terms of receiving here in the tournament. Din will get that one back. Let's check in with Lexi Rodriguez.
Well, Boom and Jamie, obviously, what a great and statement start for the Creamline Cool Smashers. But on the flip side, the CHOCO MUCHO Flying Titans are still finding their rhythm, leading to, much needed timeouts for the Ube squad. But, Royce Tubino, who wasn't actually feeling well in their last game, is back on the court today. She was subbed back in on the latter part of the first set. Still on the bench right now, but, she told me that she's recovered and is determined to help keep the team's playoffs hopes alive. As she said, hanggat may laro, hanggat may nananatiling pagkakataon, may nananatiling tsansa na makasama sila sa top 8. And with the stakes this high, every point counts and every play matters. So if you're not here in the arena, make sure you're catching everything on the Pilipinas Live app. After all, the battle for top 8 is far from over and you won't want to miss a second. Now back to you,
Thank you, Lexi. Problems continue to mount after another block, another rejection. PVL with her first, this time on Taki.
It's a blocking party for the Creamline Cool Smashers. There needs to be a bit more power, a bit more adjustment on the attacks of Zoe.
6 blocks already, partner, for Creamline. Zoe will try again. Slide by
What a
Pons.
set. What a set.
Dina will go back to Faki. Kyle leaves it for BDL. One more for Zoe. Doug again. Joust. Good coverage by Faki. And a free ball for CCS. Kyle shoots it to Staunton. Mendrez was up for it. Oh, and Faki goes high. High hands, no touch.
The approach is also a bit too early because of that break ball, that pump set. Mistiming that one.
Service. Gumabaw.
Well, there's a reason why she also adjusted. That's 6 blocks already by Creamline in this match. It will really make you think about how you attack.
Right.
Like that. No spin. Very dead. Straight ball from Din.
Too many unforced errors so far in the second set for the CHOCO MUCHO Flying Titans. Unable to create their own rhythm. Whereas the Creamline Cool Smashers, they're staying patient. They're setting the tempo for the second set. What a serve.
What a serve.
First technical
Heavy serve.
8. Creamline.
Ball not even over.
3. CHOCO MUCHO.
And it's 8-3. Creamline here in set 2. back inside the SM Mall of Asia Arena. She's in attendance too. Gemma Galanza, all dollied up.
Yep.
Getting ready to be, I believe, a muse in the PVA. Right? So she's an audience member today, and she will be a muse tomorrow, and then goes back to representing the Philippines for Alas Pilipinas. Maraming salamat.
Team captain.
Thank you, Gemma.
Gemma Galanza.
Serving for Creamline.
In the meantime, action continues here in set number 2. Staunton, I thought Bea was going to get that, and I think somebody scratched the net because of it.
So it was a bit too tight for her liking, but Erica had to adjust. But yep, forcing that net.
Two teams that are coming off 5-set thrillers. Choco Mucho winning one over Cherry Tigo, while CCS losing against Petrogas, who won earlier today in 5. So back-to-back 5-set wins by Petrogas to give them a 4-3 card here in the reinforced conference. Now these are especially reinforced as we look at this fight of the set, brought to you by Dunkin' Pasalubong and Bayan. So these are teams that are perennially up there fighting for titles. Petrogas, Creamline, and then Choco Mucho. And these are the teams that are a bit of a struggle, hiccup here in this reinforced. But anything can happen once the knockout stages happen, as blocking has been superb for Creamline.
Out. Flying Titans.
Tsagain nyo lang. Tsagain. Mismo, opensa natin na nagkakaproblema. Hindi naman receive, hindi naman depensa. Opensa lang. Nabibigay na tama hindi na sa inyo, hindi natin napapatay. Discarded. Pag alam yung 2 spikers, meron tayong ginagawa dyan. Mag-out tayo, mag-block natin sa setter. Para mag-out sila, tayo naman ang didepensa. Anong nangyari? Alam natin dalawa yung block. Pipilitin natin pagpilitin ng opensa. Ha?
Adjustment natin. Sabihan na kapag ini-rebound mo, Bing. Eh, Choco Mucho.
Biggest lead in the second set as you look at Mr. Attorney Romy Macalintal.
The service zone for the Cool Smashers.
In attendance,
guest player,
this good crowd
Staunton.
on a Saturday here at the SM Mall of Asia Arena. Staunton, really nice serve there. Pick up and another block.
Andres denied.
Being read so well by Creamline.
And the last 2 blocks are diggable in terms of coverage, and so far there's no urgency, a bit of hesitation on the side of the Flying Titans.
Tubino will come in
Service Staunton.
as Coach Dante is searching for clues to solve this Creamline mystery. Samonte will come in for Zoe Fakia, if I'm not mistaken.
20 out, 1 molded in.
It's for defense, for coverage, for all those drop balls and those
team captain
blocked balls.
serving for Choco.
Small details.
6-point lead again.
Perfect receive.
Hinabol pa.
So the combination.
Bernadette Pons, you see where she came from
Yep.
as she flew in. We gotta see that again. Look at this. Look at where she comes from. Then she goes to the middle. She cuts it.
For Creamline.
And great seduction also by PVL there in the middle.
Good.
Look like she's been playing with the Creamline team forever. Bernadette Pons. Again, it speaks to their system.
Tact.
Yeah. Everybody following it.
Dina Wong serving for the Flying
Serving
Titans.
6-12. Mitch off a deflection.
Bumabaw off the hand.
7-point lead.
Kyle needs that side out. They do lean to MG. She's one of the hardest opposite spikers to block. I did mention this earlier in the pregame. She does have that hefty hand.
And her usage rate now very high because of, you know, their big three not around. She's not coming off the bench. She's been starting.
Playing time.
And Gumabaw, no problem. You want me to start? I'll average 14.6 points.
No big deal.
No big deal. Santiago Nabat sends it over. Negrito with one hand. Nope. Ponce.
Ooh, that's so
very tight. Goes back to them. And scramble leads to another Creamline point.
14-6.
Blocking of the Creamline Masters has been on point since the start of set number 1. Take a look at that press coming from MG.
Their discipline up the net has been tremendous. Oh, the blocking numbers really rising now. Vino gets it back. Ball sent back again. How many times have we said that? Pons, too tight for her liking. Staunton from behind. A little bit too low for the Brights.
A bit underneath the ball in that back row attack from Erica. But you know, Kyle has a lot of options. She went to MG, she went to Bernadette Pons, but I mean, with that last one, there's a lack of execution on that back row.
Revilla with the receive. Pons finding a spot. And the spot produces a point. As Ponce was late for the slide. Look at her fly in. Already knew where she was going to go.
The smarts of Pons. Ponce not reading that early enough.
Feathery touch too. Bernadette Pons. Mitch Gumabaw all activated this reinforced conference. Good reaction there by Negrito. But this time Ortiz tips it over. 1 point for her.
We need more net defense coming from the Flying Titans. They have not been able to solve that problem of blocking Erica Staunton so far. Mari Madayag is having a difficult time, along with Dina Wong and Dindin.
Drowning with that set was Erica, who took off too early.
And also the set was a bit too pushed out for her as well.
Service, Ortiz.
Faulty first ball that time. Saved by Mitch.
That hit the antenna.
And then says, my bad.
Yep. Also coming from the break ball, not the easiest of angles to attack.
Then serving 15.
Service, Ortiz.
Erica sent back in another opportunity to attack. And that's what Creamline loves. But this time the door was closed by Isa Molde.
The first block by Isa Molde. Much needed side out for the Flying Titans.
Oh, because it's a 4-0 run. Now by Choco Mucho to cut the lead down to 4.
One step forward tayo sa receive.
Yes, coach. Sorry, napapalo kayo. One stop.
Cover tayo. Pagka na-cover natin, doon tayo matake ng maganda. No problem. Let's go. Tiwala sa receive.
Hey,
Green line!
4 straight points for Choco Mucho. Coach Sherwin, timeout. A lot of tips this weekend. Sitting by the players of Choco Mucho. Jean, Dez, Jem.
Ortiz.
A chase by Kyle. Oh, what an angle by Staunton. Free ball for Creamline with a 4-point lead. Banaga asking for it. Wong with the dig. Madayag unable to put it away. Counter attack here. Reverse. Backside. Negrito easily digging that one. Bump set, Mitch denied. Panaga to Staunton. And Staunton doing the smart thing. 11 points for her.
Timeout, 16.
She switched that tempo, went for that top speed attack on that block. Bump set coming from Panaga.
5-point lead restored. Back inside the Mall of Asia Arena. It's a jam-packed Saturday. It's a 1-0 lead so far by Creamline and a 16-11 lead here in the second set. Boom Gonzalez, Jamie La Victoria, somewhere here in
Serving for
the Mall of Asia Arena is
For
Lexi
6
Rodriguez,
packs, Panaga.
Eliza Valdez. Napakadaming pumipila para magpa-picture para kay Eliza. But the business at hand right now is them trying to get their win, their 5th win, which will kind of really solidify their quarterfinal stint.
Well, so far, the Flying Titans have a bit more momentum after that block earlier from Isa Molde. And sometimes play can alter the momentum of the game.
Good dig. Combination, deflected,
Staunton,
but unable
the block.
to keep it up for the Flying Titans. 17-12.
That's another combination play generated by Kyle Negrito and Bea De Leon being that decoy for Erica.
Serving for Creamy.
That sails out.
Long. 3-point for the Flying Titans. Isa Molde.
13 will be serving 17. Isa Molde will do the honors. Tricky serve there. Back to BDL, and she makes the adjustment. What a gutsy set by Kyle Negrito, back to back.
Well, Kyle giving her confidence in this play. She was blocked out first time, but going for zone number 5 yet again.
You don't see that often, Jamie.
I mean, the setter, sign of a good setter, does that.
Block
Gia
the
de
first
Guzman
time.
does that.
Yeah. Goes back to the middle. Swipe too high. A third time for BDL. Maddie is red.
Gotcha.
Access denied. And Bernadette Pons doing it all.
19-13.
6-point lead. 5 points for Pons. And the defense of Creamline is on point.
Kasi pag ang kamay na pumasok dito, mamalaki, dapat kalayo. Para maano naman yun. Okay guys, nagtutuloy-tuloy ng galawan natin kasi tinasaga natin. Okay, continue lang natin, continue na importante yung side out natin. Lagi natin mataas ang porsyento. Then kapag breakpoint tayo, yun ang sagay natin. Kasi doon tayo nagkukulan sa opensa pag breakpoint. Okay, sige, ga.
Layo pa! Tara, Choco Mucho! Ate din, drop ball, ha?
back inside the Mall of Asia Arena off that timeout. The 6-point lead now.
Erica
Creamline
guest player,
Smashers.
serving for Creamline.
Staunton gets us back into this game. Cut shot doesn't work. This one does.
Off the hand of Manaba.
Easy
20,
pickups from the
13.
Creamline Cool Smashers. The CHOCO MUCHO Flying Titans offense is a bit too predictable now against their opponent.
And when they do
Serves.
get to attack,
Staunton.
it's not too aggressive that Creamline cannot handle it. They're able to handle it. And you know, Creamline, basta may angat mo lang yung bola,
Yep.
that's what they like.
Put it up.
Yeah, just put it up. And here's another one. Another opportunity with a 7-point lead.
What a set.
Chance to counter here. Oh, that one's a lot better.
Madayag.
Maddie smacking that ball in the middle.
20.
We need more quick attacks coming from Maddie Madayag. Dina Wong going for her. The block was a bit too late in that sequence.
Maddie Madayag. Serving for CHOCO MUCHO.
14 serving 20. Not a done deal yet. Here comes Pons again. And she asks for it again. Recoils.
Ooh, that's too tight.
Back to Pons for a third time. And she scores!
Through the block. Pons.
7 points for Bernadette
21.
Pons.
14.
Pons in this conference has been averaging 18 a match and a high of 26. That was against, I believe, the Galleries.
Substitution, Creamline. 1 out, 9, Bernardo
Galleries
in.
Towers, High
7 out,
Risers. And she scored 26 points.
20, Galanza
Doc
in.
Vicky and Doc Hayden. Vicky Bello, Doc Hayden Co, of course, in attendance here in this match. Part of this celebrity-filled
Eldes
crowd.
Serving for Creamline.
Alongside my superstar partner. And of course our other superstar, Lexi Rodriguez.
No
20
comment.
21
But thank you.
21-14. You see, I got your back. You don't have mine.
The next one. I got you on the next one.
Mars on the slide by Ortiz. Galanza setting. Bernardo now in on the double sub for Creamline. Tubino
It's the net.
hits the antenna.
That hit the antenna.
Managa always doing the little things, the things that don't usually come up in the, as a stat.
Service.
You know, it's the small details that make up for that big picture. That's why they are able to create a lot of wins. It's really a team effort. It's the system of Coach Sherwin.
Yeah, and speaking of team effort, you know, I mentioned Panaga there, but let's mention Lori Bernardo also. But just coming up with that block in unison. This one will go to
Net touch,
CHOCO MUCHO.
Pons.
Net touch.
14 to 22.
Up referee Joy Deem was explaining quickly to Bernadette Pons. You know, the other thing about Bernadette Pons, all throughout her career, collegiate or now,
For CHOCO MUCHO.
she has, physical conditioning has been the same.
It's the same.
Probably even better.
Yep. Doesn't switch it. Very consistent.
Yeah.
Ortiz with a
fit.
quick push.
She's always ready to play.
16.
Obviously, we all
22.
know what she's done also in the beach volleyball arena. As the CHOCO MUCHO fans are hoping that their team will climb back into this match. Ortiz powering that tip. Bernardo this time. Alba with the dig. Tobino puts it
Tobino
away. And the
nails it
first
in.
clean hit for Royce here.
17, 22.
She avoided that block from CCS. You're right, Blue. That's the first clean attack we're seeing in between that block.
Service. Alba.
That open space between the window of that block.
Oh, and
great.
that drops in. And look at her again. Receive,
And in.
run, and then go for the
23 to
hit.
17.
Yeah, you know, that's
Substitution.
testament again to her fitness. She's
Creamline.
been running all over this
20
floor.
out.
She's been defending too. She's in the top
7.
10 also in terms
Gumama in.
of that department.
And I love how she's been given a chance to shine here.
Yeah.
We did talk about she usually
Lori
comes off
Bernardo
the bench,
serving for the Cool
but she is
Smashers.
one of the powerhouse spikers for the squad.
Number 2 in receiving, number 7 in digging is Bernadette Pons, alongside what she's doing on offense. As a yellow card will be given
Delay warning given to
to
the
Creamline
Cool
here.
Smashers.
Did you see what happened, partner? No?
Did not see that.
6-point lead and 1 set to love. I think they can afford this one. No complaints from Coach Sherwin also. Lori Bernardo showing us the jump serve.
Yeah.
The chase by Ella. And it's back to Choco Mucho. Ella was back to defend. Pons on the counter. The get by Ponce. Tubino sends it high. Jesus keeps it in play. And a free ball for Choco Mucho, down 6. Ortiz puts it away.
With a quick attack.
Seeing the back-to-back 8 quick attacks coming from Micah. This is subsystem. This is the tendency of Mars.
9 out.
She always
1.
activates her middle blockers, and you can see that she's beating the block of Creamline.
Lead is 5.
There's Tubino serving.
But they're 2 points away, so
Flying
the room for
Titans.
error not too big for Choco Mucho. Reverse to Dindin. Fires one. Returns it again. Staunton all over the place, but unable to keep that one in play.
19.
So far, so good in the past few sequences of the Choco Mucho Flying Titans, slowly getting their momentum here with the Creamline Cool Smashers, just
Mini
2
run.
points away.
Yeah, mini run.
Service. Tubino.
Negrito will choose Pons in the middle. Tubino was up for it. Open to Molde. Rebound. Back to Pons. Drops in.
Right on the
Just
line.
enough
Pons.
spin to get that ball to drive down the line.
And boom, you could see she targeted a
There's a
different angle
challenge
this
on the
time,
ball
usually
by
going down
Choco
the line
Mucho
for
for
crossover,
ball
but
in,
she targeted
ball
that
out.
zone 5.
Challenge,
Not the easiest
Choco
of
Mucho.
areas to attack.
Ball in, ball out.
Rightfully so. They will challenge this one. Maybe a chance for it to be a millimeter out. They're down 4. Coach Dante, look at him egging on the girls. You don't need to hear him to understand what he's trying to say. But this one, unfortunately for them, is right smack on the line.
Challenge is
Set point.
unsuccessful.
5 of them for the Creamline Cool
Creamline
Smashers.
is
It
now
looks
a
worth
set
the challenge,
point
though.
advantage.
Even just to halt
The momentum.
Yeah.
Yep.
this
Serving for the set, number
Line
19,
onslaught.
Bernadette Pons.
It's too tight.
over receive. That's a double.
Yep.
And
Cool
Creamline
Smashers
gets
take
it
the second set.
2 sets to love.
25 to 19.
And are a set away from win number 5 as they try to put their sister team in a deeper hole here at the SM Mall of Asia Arena. Take a break. We will be back.
Ayun nga sila, hindi ko napansin. Nandun sila si Mamo, kaya sabi ko,
Third game of our triple treat on a Saturday. Cherry winning in straight sets over Zeus Coffee earlier. A 5-set win by Petrogas over PLDT. Coming from behind, by the way, in that win to win in 5. And then, of course, this 2 sets to love lead so far by the Creamline Cool Smashers. We usually praise them for their offense, but today defensively they have been just spectacular.
Well, the Creamline Cool Smashers, their net defense, their blocking has been on point, and for the CHOCO MUCHO Flying Titans, they're unable to get that quick, immediate side out. They would lean on multiple players, but it is easily read by the defense of the Creamline Cool Smashers. But there's much improvement in their attacking. In the first set, CHOCO MUCHO had a 9% attack efficiency, and in that second set, they had a 22% attack efficiency. So, of course, there's improvement. But here we have the set 2 stats, 16 attacks from Creamline and 10 from the CHOCO MUCHO Flying Titans. And take a look at that, 8 errors from CCS, but they were overpowered by the attacking, by the offense, which has been very stable so far.
So CHOCO MUCHO has to do it the tough way, the hard way,
Yep.
if they want to come back and want to pull out a win. They're coming off a 5-set win over Cherry Tigas. You look at Staunton so far and Ortiz, the leading scorers for both teams. Ortiz averaging that number, 6.1 to be exact. Staunton, in the meantime, our 5th best scorer in the league, averaging a little over 23 points today, so far with 12. Good enough for a 2-set still have lead here inside the SM Mall of Asia
This is the third
Arena.
set of our preliminary match in the second round. Creamline and CHOCO MUCHO. Our Cool Smashers are now up by 2 sets, having taken the second set as well at 25 to 19.
3 remaining play dates for
Salva with the first serve.
the second round here of the reinforced, including this one. And then the last 2
Ball is out.
on Tuesday
Creamline
and Thursday
scores.
before we get the gloves going.
The Hunger Games.
Yes, exactly. As they try to knock each other out. And positioning is going to be very important. Obviously, there's really no reward or incentive for the top 2, 3, 4 teams, except for the fact that they
made it.
Yeah, they made it, and there's a little bit of advantage in terms of the matchups, maybe, but you just never know when it comes to a knockout situation.
And with this conference, we've seen a lot of twists and turns and a lot of upsets so far. So let's see how it will unfold.
Meantime, Creamline looking good. 2 sets to love and a 2-0 lead here. And Coach Dante will continue to go all Filipino now. And again, we have been talking about the stoppages by Creamline at the net.
In the coverage so far, the offense so far of the Titans, they need to find some way to avoid that block. But Coach Dante making adjustments, and Mars Alba now running the offense.
It's 4 blocks by Pea de Leon today.
CHOCO MUCHO gets their first
Boom, it's also the timing of the blocks, which boosts their own momentum.
And like I said, it's been demoralizing
for the Flying Titans
on the side of CHOCO MUCHO. Over-received, chance to attack here. They shoot it to Isa Molde. Here's a chance to counter. And this is where they are good at.
Into the block.
And the ball comes back.
4.
And a chance to smack. They get it 4-1. Let's go to Lexi Rodriguez.
Well, Boom, you mentioned earlier that this reinforced conference has truly been about the concept of stepping up. And, you know, the Creamline Cool Smashers has proven time and time again that they are here to step up. And, you know, Kyla Atienza earlier shared with me that building momentum or filling in critical roles, it's a theme that has played out for her. When her Atendenden wasn't feeling 100% in their last game, Kyla had to step in as libero. For her, it wasn't just about filling a spot on the court. It was about proving that she could rise to the occasion when her team needed her most. And that's what defines champions, isn't it? Just look at the Creamline with 8 league championships to their name, and they're only team to have conquered every conference format. They're a team who knows what it means to step up, and they've shown it time and time again. As the competition heats up, you won't want to miss a single second of the action. You can catch all the games live and in HD on the Pilipinas Live app, where you can download and subscribe now for only 149 pesos a month. Now back to you, Boom and Jamie.
Add to that, Lexi, a 14-1 advantage over their sister team all time. And at the rate that we are going, looks like that's not going to change unless Choco Mucho dramatically changes the course of this game. Negrito goes for the second ball put away. Not the quickest, and yet it finds its home.
That 1-2 play was a bit high, diggable.
Yes.
The CHOCO MUCHO Flying Titans need to be a bit more alert. They need to make sure that each ball, each sequence is taken care of. They can afford this.
Yeah, even if it's high, partner, the element of surprise still working. Maddie.
What a dig.
Cienza was there. Staunton, what a dig also by Ponce. Reverse, backside.
Manabat.
And Manabat gets a point.
Tooling that block on the right pin. There needs to be more production coming from Mama D. She acts as one of the leaders here, being one of the newbies of the Flying Titans, but she needs to be activated a bit more from Mars Alba.
Leading scorer, actually, Choco Mucho. In terms of averages at almost 13, that drops in, flying by Denise.
That's back-to-back points from Mama D. Yep, she is the top scorer for her squad, but so far she's been silenced by the blocking of CCS.
Oh, and Denise with another faulty one.
It's a heavy serve from Din Din, right above the tape.
Denise usually very good at reading these things. And she's not going to shy away from another one. That's for sure. Takes this one. Bonds. Dug by Tubino. Paki goes down the line.
Paki ties a set at 6.
Her leadership, her aura. But we got to talk about this down-the-line attack from Zoe. Above the block of the Creamline Cool Smashers.
4-0 run, partner.
This can change the momentum. Good receive.
Won't say this time. Mitch. Ponce again. Paki will go for the swipe, and they take over the lead on a 5-0 run.
Titans now.
Better body language, better aura from the Flying Titans, but the Creamline Cool Smashers a bit of a rut so far in this third set.
Coach Sherwin not panicking, not calling any kind of timeout, letting his team deal with it. Good serving by Santiago Manabat. Good first ball by Denise, and ties the match at 7.
Adele with that big quick attack, ending that long run from the Flying Titans. Good risk-taking also from Kyle. Take a look at this replay. A bit too late on that block from the Flying Titans.
For Creamline.
Good first ball. Mars.
Unexpected from Alba.
Goes to the backside, and they go to the technical timeout ahead for the first time in this match. A little under 10,000 in attendance on tonight's triple treat from your Heart of Volleyball. Filled with celebrities, kids, families, and Olympians. That is Joanny Delgaco, our first ever female rower, who is now the #2 Asian rower and the #1 Southeast Asian rower as a result of her Olympic stint. And such a wonderful person overall. And happy to have her here in the PVL. Out of the water this time.
Yep.
She spent a lot of time in the water as this rally is still alive. Dubino finds an open spot.
And we know when the Flying Titans have the momentum, they're maintaining that. They're being more smart and more aware and alert with their attacking, finding that hole, but that block is a bit late in that open window. But it's the smarts of Honey Royce.
Service. Faki.
Choco Mucho now with a 2-point lead. Zoe Faki. Denise. Ponce again. Doug. Ponce will set it up for Tubino. Set back. Back to Royce. Royce makes another adjustment to the same spot. This is the biggest lead here by Choco Mucho at 3.
That is that long ball down the line attack, targeting zone 1, but Erica Staunton unable to solve that problem.
Cool smashers.
So, Coach Sherwin calls for time.
Pasok, gamit ng kamay kasi ginaganyan lang yung bola eh. Pag hard ball, di mo talaga makukuha. Spin ball.
Okay, coach.
Kailangan ka, pwes attack lang muna tayo. Ginagawa nila, nilalaban na sa zone 1. Pons, libero yung nandun eh. Off the block, okay. Drop ball, okay.
Let's coach.
Wag mo lang ipasok yung bola. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go, all in, Creamline!
Happy!
First real clear spurt and momentum that Choco Mucho has had in this match.
You know, they've been trying to reel it out in the first 2 sets, but this time they cannot afford any mistakes here as they are down by 2 sets. But let's see if Creamline will get back their momentum that they had earlier.
Lisa Sato is in the match, by the way, for Creamline. Insert a different kind of energy here. Ponce this time goes high. Alba will go back to Royce. Deflected by the blockers. Back to Ponce.
Yep.
I've seen that approach many years from this left pin.
Too good. Tough. Going down the line. Much needed side out for CCS.
Serving for Creamline.
Running serve by Kyle. Bino will tip. Easy pickings for Creamline.
There's a net.
Cool smasher, scratching the net.
Yep.
Was that Sato?
I think
11,
Ponce.
serving
Was it Ponce?
Yep.
Look at that again. On the way down.
Yep.
Torso, catching the tape.
Madaya. Serving for Choco Mucho.
So Choco Mucho maintains a 3-point lead. Kumabaw identifying the open spot. She was already looking at that zone partner.
I mean, MG ever so reliable.
Giving us a spike of the set brought to you by Duncan Pasalubong ng Bayan.
She saw that in the air, going for that zone 6 above that block.
Yeah, she wasn't going anywhere else.
Smart play.
Still alive. That was a legal hit. Faki again. Rubino goes to the same zone where she scored twice earlier. Ponce with a dig. Tubino again. Oh, that's good. That's a good adjustment by Royce. This time,
12 to 19.
more angle. And an unexpected angle,
Right.
Jamie.
And earlier, she had a few down the lines. Pons was able to get it, but she switched direction, going for that sharp cross court.
For the flying.
High IQ.
Good dig there by Faki. She's doing her job on defense. Ponce always present. Now the counterattacks, the transition plays are favoring Choco Mucho with their biggest lead at 13 to 9.
The CHOCO MUCHO Flying Titans are setting the tone of this third set. Not a lot of unforced errors as well. They're playing the game the right way, the basic skills that Coach Danta has been asking all throughout.
Staunton. Din. That's in!
Manaba. Corner pocket. 14 to 9.
Don't you just love the sport of volleyball? It just changes so quickly.
It alters depending on what play, but Din now smiling more, targeting that zone 1.
5-point lead. What has changed, Jamie?
I mean, they're better with that first ball. They're taking care of the small things. The blocking is there. Well, aside from that drop ball, but they're taking their time. They're not rushing things. And that is, earlier Coach Danta mentioned, he wasn't even complaining about the offense.
Right,
he just said, work hard. And this is what CHOCO MUCHO is known for. Just took a while for them to wake up.
How about trying to manufacture something there? Chance to transition here. Mitch is sent back.
Turned back by Tubino.
15-10.
15-10.
Honey Royce just on point with the blocking, whether it's blocking, receiving, attacking. One of the outside spikers that is all around in this conference.
Choco Mucho fans here making some noise, outnumbered, but still trying to make an impact in their team. Mabao. That's out. Mitch says it's in.
Ball is out.
Are they going to challenge?
Very close.
Yes, Coach Sherwin will challenge.
And there's a
By the way,
challenge on the
while
floor
we're here in
by
the challenge,
Choco Mucho
ball in, ball out
for
challenge.
ball in,
I forgot
ball
to mention,
out.
Joanny Delgaco was a former
Choco
volleyball
Mucho.
player too.
Ball in.
I know she was invited by Eliza. I saw the
Creamline
interaction on social
challenge.
media between the two
Ball
of them.
in. Ball
Interesting.
out.
But yeah, Joanny is a former volleyball player. Not the only Olympian, by the way, who was a former volleyball player. Kyla Sanchez, one of our swimmers, also played volleyball prior to switching to Olympic swimming. So volleyball is loved by a lot, yes. So now we are checking if that was long or did it paint a bit of the line. The call was out by both the linesman and by our up referee, Joy De Imus. Choco Mucho hoping that this one is long so they can go to a second technical timeout with a 6-point lead. Creamline with a 2-sets-to-love lead and convincing wins in the first 2 sets. Just a reminder that they are looking for their 5th win. Currently at number 4 with those 14 points, and yes, it was out.
Challenge is inconclusive.
Oh wait, let's listen in.
Kasi yung camera natin naghang. So, last remaining call outside.
Unfortunately, there's a technical problem there, which doesn't favor Creamline. So that means officially it is 16-10. We get a technical timeout.
16. Creamline 10.
Gilas Pilipinas continues its journey in the second window of the FIBA Asia Cup qualifiers this November. Watch the games live at the Mall of Asia Arena and get your tickets via smtickets.com. Laban Pilipinas. Well, that was an all laughs timeout that I saw earlier when Coach Dante was there with the girls. So lighter mood, a little better body language, which has translated into better play for Choco Muchos.
I mean, they're more loose. They're moving with fluidity in this third set. And also, I have to commend Mars Alba. She's activating the middle blockers even more. This is what they needed in the first two sets. And also, Mama D and Zoe are really stepping up in this third set.
And the second.
That girl too has made a difference.
And Honey Royce, how can I forget?
Serving for the Flying Titans. Ball is out.
Too much
11-16.
sauce on that serve. Not yet out of the woods though. Choco Mucho has a lot of work to do. Not just for this set, but the whole match.
Serving for Creamline.
Especially against a Creamline team, down 5. That one also will sail out.
Exchange gift.
Back-to-back service errors.
17-11.
So we're back where we started off that technical timeout. 6-point deficit for these girls. Staunton.
Staunton off
Mars
the block.
unable to get to it.
12.
No, Kyle really needs to lean on Erica to do the heavy lifting here. They need that one stop, that one side out to remove that momentum from the Flying Titans.
14 points on 12 attacks, a couple of blocks for Erica. Again, she averages a little over 23. Ponce with the receive. Linden reacting there, sending it to the other side. Faki. Once. Bit too far from where she really likes that ball, partner.
Yep, she doesn't like this set a bit too off the net. She wants it a bit close where she could go cross or down the line. But she tried to go down the line on that one.
So the deficit again back to 6. Choco Mucho looking to extend this match. Good serve.
Aki with a kill block. 19-12.
19-12, that is the biggest lead now.
Service. Manabat.
Serving has also been good, yeah.
Yep.
Din served well earlier. Tubino also serving well. Short slide. And he wags the finger.
20.
No confidence on the side of Choco Mucho.
Now the Creamline Cool Smashers are in a rut. They're currently #1 in receiving, but now they're having a difficult time in this third set.
Timeout, Creamline.
Kanina nakaka-block tayo kahit wala tayo receive.
Yes,
Check ball lang, okay na. Hindi kayo nagtsatsaga, hindi. Pag nasa kabila yung bola, nanonood lang tayo.
Hey guys.
Nagra-running na, wala pang gumagalaw. Walang nanalong ganun. Tapos bibigyan natin ng puntos. Sarili nyo, dala nyo. Alam nyo naman yung sitwasyon, di ba? Mga veterano na kayo dyan. Ha? Let's go.
Tayo sa pagtawag, ha?
All in! Creamline!
Happy! Nangyayari sa tiyo.
Is the score here.
The Creamline earlier had a 9-point lead. That was way early in the match, and now Choco Mucho has an 8-point lead here in this third set with Santiago Manabat continuing to serve well. Wow, double block on BDL. by Alba
Well led by Madayag
and Madayag.
and Alba.
Better production in the blocking department. They receive all the things that was needed in those first 2 sets, but lessons have been learned so far in this 3rd set. The collective unit is gelled so far for the CHOCO MUCHO Flying Titans.
Serve goes through. Bonds going where Mitch went earlier.
21.
Lead is still at 8.
See Pons going for that zone 6, that open space that has been there for the CHOCO MUCHO Flying Titans, but they are a bit in a rut so far in this 3rd set. They need to find some sort of spark plug here.
1 out.
Could be in this double substitution of Lori and Galanza.
Mafe will set to a full front line of Sato,
Pons, designated game
Pons,
captain for Creamline.
and Bernardo.
De Leon.
Of course, Staunton still an option behind the line. That
Ball
will
is
not
out.
help the cause of Creamline.
22.
They is icing their own momentum that they need in this 3rd set. CHOCO MUCHO Flying Titans, a completely different aura, smiling more,
5 out.
and
6.
better activation on the middle blockers.
Zoe Faki.
Guest player, Zoe Faki.
With a 9-point lead by CHOCO MUCHO. Something we did not imagine they would have the way they played the first
Ball
2
is out.
sets.
No, but consistency is the name of the game. It's not how you start, but how you finish. And the CHOCO MUCHO Flying Titans, you could see that they are fighting for each sequence.
And that's why you also have 5 sets, you know, that you can change
Anything.
complexion of the match with the set or even within the set.
Serving for the Cool Smashers.
And I know when I was away, Jamie, there were a lot of reverse sweeps here in the PVL.
Oh, yes.
It's not even strange anymore here in this reinforced conference. Not that I'm saying that there will be, but that's what CHOCO MUCHO wants today.
I mean, nothing is set in stone, but take a look at that powerful attack from Mari Matayag. We've seen this ever since Ateneo. That is her signature running attack.
CHOCO MUCHO up by 11. Their defense has improved too. That one will drop out.
Ball is out.
The right idea coming from Honey Royce, targeting that long ball in zone 5 and 6.
Service.
15 serving 23. 2 points away. Nobody home.
Rubino turned back.
There was a lot of that in the first 2
Yep.
sets for Creamline. That kind of disappeared.
Much needed side out for CCS, but let's take a look at that replay here. Kanaga with that block, no coverage for the Flying Titans. Better receive.
Short slide again. Staunton. Dug by Faki. Bino too soft.
Yep.
Babying that one.
17-23.
Tried to go for that short tip.
It's a good timeout by Coach Dante. That 11-point lead is down to 6.
Pa-aim mo pag wala hindi sumama siya, bigay mo rito. Pero pag nandito siya, nakita siya, bigay mo rito. Okay? Sa maganda lang isip tayo, ha? Huwag ka na mag-running, kailangan mo na. Para makita ka. Okay, pag wala, pag meron, ito mabigay sa sana, ha?
CHOCO MUCHO!
My apologies. Not 11, but the lead is 9 earlier, and that one was cut down to 6. This is the reason why I hold a mic. The math is really not my strength. But so that 9-point lead is down to 6 off a 3-0 run by Creamline. It was 23-14, not 24-13.
Serving for Creamline, number 19, Bernadette.
I'm seeing things already. Jet lag.
Jet lag.
partners.
It's the
I'll
jet
blame
lag.
it
I
on
was
the
just
jet
gonna
lag.
say. I was gonna say things is
Even
jet
if
lag.
it's not probably, I'll just blame it on that. The pitch Kumabaw is denied. There's a touch according to the linesman, and then he changes it to out.
Outside. What
So
the call?
Joy D. Imus calls the linesman. Let's sort it out. So it is
check,
Creamline point.
Block is out, and
They're going to
there's a
challenge this, obviously.
Ball in, ball out.
On the call.
Yep.
Choco Mucho.
On that block.
Ball in, ball out.
I thought the original call of the linesman was he saw a touch. And I think that's what Tank Ponce is talking to Joy D. Imus about.
Challenge is ball in, ball out. Choco Mucho.
But the official challenge is ball in, ball out. So we'll see, and hopefully the machine doesn't hang this time, because it did earlier.
Right.
This one's a bit more crucial. We are at 23-17 in the third set. Our up referee Joy D. Imus, our down referee Angelo Howe. Let's look at this. So again, the official challenge will be ball in, ball out.
Out.
I have no doubt about the out part.
The block is out.
I thought that
Point
was
and
out.
serve.
I just
Go to the cool.
was a little bit confused with the original
the
call,
call.
by the linesman. Tank Ponce is still shaking her head. So that lead will go down to 5. Check that,
Bernadette
5
Ponce.
now.
For the serve.
Again, the biggest lead was at 9. Creamline on a mini run here. This is not a mini run anymore.
Antenna.
This is a
Point and
6.
serve. Go to the cool. Smashers.
5-0 run. Yes, it is a 5-0 run.
Nothing is set in stone just yet for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans.
Service. Pawn.
It's a major run by Creamline, trying to mount a comeback. Ortiz this time asking
Ortiz,
for it.
right on the
Gets us
line.
the set point.
Now I have to give kudos to Mars Alba
Choco
for
Mucho,
going for
now
her
it's
in
set
that
point.
quick attack.
Advantage.
The block was not there. Usually her strategy was going to
Mars
Royce
Alba.
Topino.
But you know,
Smart.
when you set up middles like that, that's also because of that first ball,
Yep.
which they really didn't have in the first 2 sets. Their receiving and digging has improved. And they have a chance here. On a broken play, though. The ball, good reaction by Choco Mucho. That's what we're talking about. Better defense by Choco. But Mitch says, that is my specialty.
24.
Not today, says MG. Let's take a look at that location of that set, location of that block. Perfect press, perfect
Oh,
unison.
There's nowhere to go there. Panaga and Mitch conniving for that wonderful
Panaga.
block. A department that they've been dominant in here in this match.
What a serve.
Another set point save. Can they do it again? Yes, they do. A 7-1 run will force Coach Tante to call his final timeout.
Diskarte ka, ha? Makikita mo naman to, di tumutulong to. Pag ito, lagi lang nag-stay dito. Okay?
Patience with energy butters. Kaya natin tayo sa one good pass.
Ga.
Hey, basa. Hey, Choco Mucho.
So we were at 23-14 at one point. 23-14 was our score when I lost all my computing skills. Now we are at 24-21, 7-1 run, 2 set points saved. Timeout, Coach Dante. Let's see what they do.
Janet Panaga.
Reverse. Chance to counter. That is in. Staunton sending it home. 8-1 run.
The killer instinct coming from that girl fresh out of college, and you could see, boom, she's learning as the game progresses.
Yeah, I'm looking at her right now. She's shaking her head. She's like, we
don't
got
test
this.
me.
Yeah,
don't test me today.
Body language, but that drops in.
That's an ace.
That drops in. 9-1 torrid run. Compose, says Coach Dante. And Panaga, historically, always a good server.
When they need her.
Alba. We're all tied up at 24. Creamline has seen it all and done it all. But this is amazing what they're trying to do here. Can Choco Mucho pull themselves together? That swipe is not good enough. A chance to go for the lead. Tubino. Wow. Pressure packed.
Choco Mucho.
She delivers. And gives him another set point.
Tooling that block of CCS. That open space. And not the strongest of attacks. High IQ from Honey Royce.
25-24.
Royce Tubino.
Drama at the arena. Combination. Got it. Another set point save. Who will blink first here in set 3?
We gotta love the risk-taking from Kyle Negrito, targeting the heavy lifter in Erica Staunton.
Solid from Zoe. Denied at the net, and it's Creamline with match point. Can you believe it?
Now it's set point.
Take a look at that. Bayadel coming in hot with that block. Perfect timing.
Michelle Gumaba.
It's in the hands of Mitch. Din saves one. Pati bayan ng dibdib.
Take a look at this attack from Mama D. Tooling that block of CCS, targeting Bea de Leon.
From being comfortably ahead to now saving set points. That's where Choco Mucho is right now. Mendez, 26 all. Atienza receives. Staunton again. Match point number 2. Look at her.
Game face on.
Yeah, game face is on.
You know, Kyle did not change her strategy, did not change her play. She maintained that. Erica Staunton on point.
Erica Staunton.
What a serve. Back to Dindin. Backside. Match point 2, number 2 saved.
They're tied at 27.
Take a look at this replay. That is a broken block by CCS.
Wow.
The grit, the intensity.
I mean, credit to both teams
Yes.
here at this point already. This is not for the weak of heart. PVL with the headshot. Din was going forward,
Yes.
trying to cover and recover, but PVL with a quick. Look at that set.
The speed of that set, the speed of Bea's approach. Perfect tandem.
Match point number 3. Free ball. Over. Match point saved again. Happy Saturday to all the PVL fans.
We're all awake again. Erica with that overpass on that free ball. Gotta
Good
take
job.
care of those.
Good job by Faki.
Yes,
These two teams coming from 5-set thrillers themselves. We are at 28 all, set 3. Sure serve, Staunton receives. Pons delivers. Tubino chases, but they're gonna run out of space. Not lacking in effort. But space is not enough. And a 4th match point for Creamline.
How the tables have turned in this 3rd set.
And another heavy server on deck.
Full front row here with 3 spikers. This is one of their strongest rotations.
Good point. Mars goes to Tubino. Chance to counter. Pons. Nope. Alba. Joust. Negrito back to Pons. Still alive. Shoot to the other side. The dive. It's in the side of Choco. Alba with the twitch. And the touch by a Creamline player. And another match point saved.
Tied at 29.
You cannot script this.
What a gutsy play, gutsy move from Mars Alba.
Just getting that pinky of Bernadette Pons.
10, Tolentino in. 6 out, 3, Wong in. 4
Double
out,
sub.
8,
This is for
Ortiz
defense,
back in.
obviously, partner.
Yep. And
With
to have 3
Kat.
spikers.
Yeah,
Yep.
Kat. There, at the net with Tubino and Ortiz for blocking. And then, of course, Dina Wong will set to a full front line if the ball goes back to them. 29 all. 4 match points have been saved by Choco Mucho. If you just joined us, they were in the lead by 9. Choco Mucho was. Wong. Tubino. Denied at the net.
Denied by Pamada.
5th match point.
Substitution. Choco Mucho.
Yes,
10 out.
Sir
9,
Nico.
Alba
Yes,
in.
same.
3 out.
Jim.
6.
We agree.
Manala.
Whatever it is you're thinking, we agree.
Serving for the match.
5 match
19,
points in the
Bernadette
hands now
Pons.
of Bernadette Pons. And fans here at the Mall of Asia Arena just trying to catch their breath here in between every point. Ponce. A high rainbow free ball. Negrito reverses. Staunton delivers the killer blow. And the comeback is complete. It's a Panalo play of the game brought to you by Yakult. Yakult every day okay. How did we get here, Jamie? Tell me when we come back to wrap this baby up.
We're taking this match in straight sets. 25-16, 25-19, and 31-29. We'll see you all on Tuesday, August 20 at the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center in San Juan.
Back inside a frenzied SM Mall of Asia Arena. A 3-set win, but it definitely felt like 5 sets. And it took 43 minutes for Creamline to come back from 9 points down at 23-14, finish off with a 17-6 run to win that third set, 31-29, on the strength also of the 19 points of Erica Staunton, who is with our very own Lexi Rodriguez.
Thanks, Boom and Jamie. I am with a player of the game, none other than from the Creamline Cool Smashers herself, Erica Staunton, with 19 points, 17 attacks, and 2 blocks. Erica, I know this is crazy with more than 9,000 fans watching here in the Mall of Asia Arena. I would want to ask you first, how was your experience on your first Sweet Sister showdown against the CHOCO MUCHO Flying Titans?
Yeah, it was insane. It was amazing. Having all the fans here, the Ribisco volleyball fans, was incredible. So thank you all for coming. But yeah, that was a crazy experience.
I mean, earlier before the game in the dugout, we were talking about how you were gaining confidence all throughout this conference, how you continue to continuously do good in this conference as well. In this match, especially in that third set, how were you able to, compose yourself, compose the team as well? How were you able to do that and push through and finally win this match?
Yeah, I think, honestly, all credit to my teammates. I think I started out pretty slow in the first and finally started picking it up a little in the second set. But in the third set, we kind of just looked at each other and we knew that we had to play as a unit and we'd pull it off. So honestly, all credit to them for backing me and just letting me find my flow. I have great teammates, honestly.
I mean, obviously, there were 5 match points in this game. We were talking about it earlier. I'm so glad you had time to breathe also. 5 match points. What was going on in your head?
Honestly, just 1 point at a time. I think just trying to keep things simple, and I think, like I said earlier, just staying steady and not getting too high, not getting too low. If we focus on getting 2 points at a time, we weren't going to get it. So just focusing on the next point, and we luckily pulled it off, yeah.
But before anything else, Erica, is there anyone that you'd like to greet? The 9,000 fans here in the arena, the thousands and millions of fans watching outside, online. Is there anyone that you'd like to greet, your family or your friends?
Yeah, first, just happy 61st anniversary to Rubisco. And then, of course, thank you to my family again for waking up super early in the morning to watch the game, as always. I love you guys. And then thank you to all the fans for showing up. Mahai ko kayo. And then, yes, thank you to all the fans who showed up and all the fans at home that are watching. We love you.
Erica, mahal ka rin namin lahat. That means we love you too. Thank you so much. Congratulations to you and the rest of the Creamline Cool Smashers. Boom and Jamie, let's wrap this up.
Thank you very much, Lexi. Excellent job there. I don't know. She started the first set with 8 points. She started slow, according to her. But she finished strong, obviously. Oh boy, what a roller coaster in third set. But that was the third set. The first 2 sets, Jamie, were dominant for Creamline.
Well, Creamline had a completely different narrative in that third set. They had that comeback, but I have to mention, they have that championship mindset ingrained in them from start to finish. They were lulled in that middle of the third set, but they were able to come together, play as a collective unit. Kyle Negrito activating Bea De Leon, Banks Panaga being steady and confident at the service line. But kudos to the CHOCO MUCHO Flying Titans for a good run. We did see improvement in their serving, receiving, and their attacking. So let's see how things will unfold on next week.
Yeah, the bigger picture here for them is they dropped to 2 and 5. And now they're in competition with Farm Fresh, who had a big win the last time out in 3 sets against Capital One, which puts them in a good position. CHOCO MUCHO now has PLDT next. That's going to be a problem for CHOCO MUCHO. As we look at the numbers here, the blocking department, especially the first 2 sets, Jamie, that's where the distance was. Attacking, we all know they're the number 1 team. And the comeback really, what sparked that comeback in the third set?
You know, there was a point in that third set when Erica Staunton was still in the front row and Kyle Negrito was constantly feeding her that ball, and the CHOCO MUCHO Flying Titans were unable to get her down the line and cross-court attack. It's her sticking to that system, and you can see that she's slowly getting confident after each game, and she's also in awe with her teammates, how steady they are, how confident they are. But kudos to the Creamline Cool Smashers for finishing it until the last point.
Again, they've seen it all, they've done it all, and they do another one that will be in the history books, coming back from 9 points down, 2 points away na yung opponent from taking that the third set. But as we said, so 2 more playing days for round 2, and positioning is going to be very important for all these teams. Capital and Galleries, Capital in the thick of things, of course. Signal HT Spikers also, next lead is on the brink. And then the undefeated Akari Chargers will go up against a very dangerous Farm Fresh team that has been up and down, but still in contention right there inside for the quarterfinal seed.
Well, it really depends on how you finish this reinforced conference before we go to the quarterfinals, because the quarterfinals, semifinals, and the finals are just 1 game.
By the way, that will all be at San Juan at the Phil Oil, Eco Oil Center. What a day it has been here in the SM Mall of Asia Arena. Cherry Tigo winning in straight sets against Zeus Coffee. And then the 5-set thriller between the Petrogas Angels, winning back-to-back 5-set thrillers are the Petrogas Angels, this time against PLDT. And this dramatic comeback win by the Creamline Cool Smashers against their sister team, CHOCO MUCHO Flying Titans. For Lexi Rodriguez, Jamie La Victoria, I'm Boom Gonzalez. We'll see you on Tuesday as we round it up here for the 2024 Premier Volleyball League Reinforced Conference.